Right guys, Mark Crossfield here with Marc Warren. Thanks for your time, Mark.
Right,
nice to meet
you.
We're in Dubai. Weather's all right, isn't it?
Perfect.
Lovely. We're going to do a little bit of chipping technique, Marc Warren styling.
Right.
So you're going to talk us through a little bit how the Warren chips from different lies, give you guys a few tips, hopefully see how a tour player sees the shot compared to maybe how you're seeing it at home. Let's get stuck in. Right, Mark, let's do some chipping. Right, we've got a pretty basic chip here, slightly downhill, a bit of green to work with. Where would you be landing that, do you reckon? Where would you be seeing that one?
This, I'd like to see it landing about 2 or 3 yards on the green.
Okay, so you wouldn't interact with that fringe?
No, not really. It's a little bit unpredictable.
Let's say I'm a little nervy with my chipping. So let's say it's for a different situation, or let's say you've hit a couple of bad chips in the round. Would that decision change, or would you carry on with that?
Well, I think that's part of tournament golf.
Yeah.
You know, it depends how you're feeling over certain types of shots. Theoretically, you could putt this.
Yeah,
the fringe is good enough. It's downhill all the way. You know, not a lot of green to work with, so I could see why you would putt it.
Yeah, okay. But 9 times out of 10, you would be chucking this on, even if it was a pressure situation. You're going to trust your ability to pull it off.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward shot.
Okay. What loft have you chosen?
But I've got a gap wedge here, which is
so
54 degrees.
Okay, and are you going to do it? Are you going to just set that up at the? Are you going to twist it so it's putting a bit more open, a bit more loft?
Leave it a little bit more open. I tend to when I chip, I tend to use less loft and open it up.
Okay, so it uses a bit more bounce then.
So
as well,
use the bounce, a little bit more room for error, as opposed to when it's square, leading edge digs in. Yeah. No room for error. So
absolutely.
Try and use the setup in your favour all the time.
Fantastic. Let's see you play one.
Sure.
See if you can get inside my one though.
The one
wasn't mine.
2 inches.
Someone else's.
So like I said, just a little bit open, weight, pretty neutral.
Okay.
And then a pretty simple chip.
Yeah, it's good. You threw that slightly further than you wanted, but it got a lot of stop on it. You caught it slightly low on the face there as well, gives it a bit of spin, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit further than I wanted, probably 2 yards, so it's 2 yards past.
Yeah.
But, you know, not too bad, I'll take that.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's really, for me, and this is often when we talk with guys like Mark, it's about that vision. I play with amateurs, I play in a few pro-ams and bits of amateurs, and their vision is like, I'm not seeing the shot the way they're playing that. And I think it's so important they get on places like this in different situations and try and work out the best way to get their shot. I mean, that's what you've done as growing up. You've put yourself in situations, you've worked out the best way of pulling it off.
Absolutely, yeah. I think one of the best things that happened to me was when I first started, I only had an 8 iron, was the most loft. So your imagination gets going, how you get used to seeing, visualising different shots. You hit it high and low with the same club, and you know, it's something, you know, I think I'll do more often actually, is practice with less lofted clubs, and like I said, open it up, maybe 9 irons, 7 irons, things like that, to see how high you can hit it, experiment a little bit.
It's a bit of funk. Funk my golf shot.
Absolutely.
Good stuff. Thanks for your time, Mark.
Cheers.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Thanks
for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for loads more videos. Find me on Instagram at CrossfieldMark. Also on Twitter at 4golfonline. Find me on Facebook, Mark Crossfield. Thanks for watching. Post comments as always, and see you soon.